So in this part, we're going to talk about the polite language you need to use all along your email. This part really concerns like the content of your email and what type of language you need to use depending on the person you're sending the email to. So how to use polite language and the right language. It of course depends on the person you're sending the email to. So it means that if you send an email to your boss, you can't say, hey, hi, how are you? And if you send this to a friend, you can't say, dear sir or madam. Okay, so this is the type of language I'm talking about. First, you need to define what is formal versus informal. And we have some exercises just after this lesson that you can really work on the English vocabulary to really see the difference between formal and informal language. But basically, the difference between both is that formal language is more for people higher in hierarchy, people you don't know, customers, this kind of a very polite language. And then we have the informal or less formal when you send to close colleague, friends, family. And this is the vocabulary you're going to use and also the grammar. If you simply change 2 words in the way you write emails, this is going to make your email much more polite than the usual language. So can you send me the document, or do you want to order the items? Those 2 are totally fine if you are sending an email to a friend. However, if you send this email to a customer or to a boss or to a colleague you've never worked with, this sounds kind of rude and impolite. So I would simply recommend you to change can and do with could and would. So for example, could you send me the document, or would you like to order the items? By just changing that and not the rest of your email, just changing those 2 small words will make a huge difference in the politeness and the level of language in your email. So here are some examples. Could you please send me? I would like to order. We would be grateful if you could send us. We would appreciate some information about. Would can be used with a lot of different verbs, and it will simply kind of upgrade your language and make it sound much more polite than the simple language you would use. Quick tip, when you use would and could, you simply add please pretty much everywhere in your email, and it will sound much more professional in 1 second.